Are you a local parent or education activist? Have you ever thought of running for the Denver School Board? Well, being a member of our school board is a bit like living in Denver. It's great, but you probably can't afford it. You see, running for the Denver School Board is expensive. There were 6 candidates running last fall, and 3 of them had campaigns that spent more than $100,000. Combined, all candidates spent about $500,000. But that's just candidate spending. Let's not forget about the role of so-called dark money in these elections. If you were a Denver voter last fall, you might have received this mail piece. Or this one. Or this one. Or all of them and more. You see, these mailers were paid for by an independent expenditure committee named Raising Colorado. Independent expenditures can spend unlimited amounts of money from out of state to influence our local politics. So, how much influence did Raising Colorado have on our last school board election? Let's look at those spending graphs again, but this time, let's add in the money that Raising Colorado spent to get the candidates of their choosing elected. Suddenly, things are looking a bit more one-sided. Raising Colorado spent more than $200,000 to influence our elections. So, who exactly is Raising Colorado? If we look at their Secretary of State disclosures, we'll see that their funding comes from an organization called Education Reform Now, based out of Brooklyn, New York. Education Reform Now is the sister organization to Democrats for Education Reform, also called DEFR. DEFR is a highly funded political group that supports corporate-style overhauls of local school districts. DEFR supports testing, merit pay, and privatization in urban areas with high poverty. This matters because Denver Public Schools has spent millions on high-stakes testing, has closed underfunded urban schools, and force-placed charters into existing schools to create competition. So we have to ask, why is our school board implementing these privatization schemes? Are they listening to their constituents? Or are they listening to the out-of-state donors that paid to get them elected?